board meeting, January 26th, and the time is 6:15 p.m. Trustee Mills?
Present.
Trustee Smith?
Here.
Trustee Webster? Trustee Tyson?
Here.
Trustee McFadden?
Here.
Trustee Mitchell? And before we go any further, we're gonna ask for a motion and second to allow Trustee Webster to be electronic participation.
We're looking for a motion.
Make the motion. Trustee Smith, I second.
Electronic.
Motion by Trustee McFadden, second by Trustee Smith. Trustee Smith?
Yes.
Trustee McFadden?
Yes.
Trustee Tyson?
Yes.
Trustee Mills?
Yes.
Trustee Mitchell? And Trustee Webster? It was second and moved. Next on the agenda is the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag
of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
The mayor will lead us in the prayer.
Lord Jesus, I want to come and say thank you. First of all, I'd like to thank you for everything you have done. Thank you for bringing us together here tonight, Lord Jesus. Lord Jesus, I ask you to continue to keep us, lead us, guide us. Make sure that we continue to do what's right, Lord Jesus. And let us continue to take care of these residents in this town and continue to watch over us and show us the right way to go at all times. In Jesus' name, amen.
Next on the agenda is department commentary. We're gonna start off with Mr. John Thompson, Director of Economic Development.
Good evening, Trustee, Mr. President, all city officials. Just want to go over the ARPA grant, Illinois 6007. We received $484,369.22 in the grant. We paid $80,000 out of the grant previously, and recently we just paid $173,000 to Robinson Engineering, and we expended refunded the Village of Dixmoor $72,391 for expenditures previously. Total of the balance that we have left is $137,163.96, of which $57,000 of that will be spent on Metropolitan pumps for the chlorine and everything that they're doing in our chlorine station to come to get corrected for Illinois EPA. The second, if there's any questions on the expenditures in the grant, I'll take them. If not, you can see me later and we can discuss the grant. Talk to Chicago Metropolitan Agency, CMAP. We will have a company coming in and helping us to do our strategic planning for the future of the Village of Dixmoor. They went out to bid. The bid should be open by next week, and we will have a meeting on who will be our representative and our engineer that will be helping us with our planning for the future. So they're following up on that. Also,
Walgreens markup.
excuse me. Drugs are ready. Was in a meeting with Harvey on a grant for the Harvey Quiet Zone Coordination, and it affects the Village of Dixmoor for 2 railroad crossings. It's interesting that they were funded for this, and that we should be looking at our railroad crossings to get the same type of assistance in how to make those crossings safe and quieter, so they don't have to blow whistles when they're passing through a residential area.
Yes.
So I think that would be a great help for the Village of Dixmoor. So I'm following up on that with the Village of Harvey, and I will continue to follow up on that with the county, because the county funded it. And we will try to effectively ask them to assist us in doing some research on our railroad crossings, because we have other crossings that are not in this study. But the study is very interesting. If you'd like copies of the study, I will have them available. I'll make copies for any trustee or the mayor or anyone that's interested in having them. Last but not least, Cook County is opening their CDBG and their Invest in Cook County grants. They'll be due in March, so we will be starting the planning on that. We don't want to miss this grant because the opportunity to get more funding for the village is going to be available. We're hoping that we can apply for both of those grants and get assistance to do our emergency water improvements and street improvements. Any questions on it?
I have a question. I'm gonna talk to you because there is a gate, a crossing gate on 145th. Well, it is a train track, but there's no gate. So, and I have a concern with that. The mayor knows where it is, but it's on 145th, correct?
141st.
141st. There is no gate and it's really dangerous. So since you're gonna be talking to the county,
141st
And
and.
that,
That is, we're redoing that street. We're going from 139th all the way to 143rd in Roby. We're gonna open the street up and we're gonna redo the street and we're putting in new water lines there. That would be an interesting thing because if there's no gates there, we could actually try to put that into the construction plans for the future of that location.
but if, since you're gonna be talking to the county, you know, about the railroad, I would like for you to bring that up, cause I would like to have gates before that project is completed, cause that is really unsafe over there. You.
Is that an operational track?
Yes, it
Yes.
is.
yes, it is.
Okay. Then what we
Yes.
should do, we could look into that.
Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you.
Probably need to talk to Robin County office.
Next on the agenda is Mr. Cleo
Talk to the
Butler,
railroad also. Thank you, Mayor.
code enforcement.
Good evening,
Good
Board,
evening, sir.
Good evening.
and also to the residents of Dixmoor. Just want to say that I have deep appreciation for 2022, the curb appeal and the corporation. And we're looking better every day. 2022, we've seen more businesses come into our community. We've seen residents come into code compliance, and it's just a smooth operation, so we thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Next, we'll do the fire liaison. Get you next.
Thank you,
Keith
Coach.
McKay.
Good evening, Mayor, trustees, department heads, and Village of Dixmoor residents. Last month in December, the Poston Fire Department responded to our village 9 times for motor vehicle accidents, hazardous material response to carbon monoxide, and a couple of rubbish fires. Working with Bud's Ambulance for the accidents and EMS calls. Also, I'd like to say thank you, working with Mr. Butler, my main man, Mr. Wilkes over there. We're working diligently on collectively with the inspectional services, and we're gonna hit it hard this upcoming months and streamlining everything together. So look forward to working with you guys and under the leadership of the mayor. So any other question that would conclude my report? Thank you.
We're gonna leave you last, Mr. McCaskill, but we're gonna have the deputy chief, but now, now she has the deputy chief to give a little speech about the police department.
Sure.
Yes.
Good afternoon, everyone.
Afternoon.
A couple of things that we're working on in the police department. We just hired 4 new guys. They'll be starting the police academy March 11th. So they'll be coming up. They're going to a part-time academy down South Illinois, I believe, academy somewhere down there, SWIU. We're in contact with FirstNet, AT&T. We try to get these modems going. I'm also in contact with Verizon, trying to get these modems, the hotspots for the computers, so even we get Spielman, it's an updated computer system, so I also can do the report writing. We have an outdated system right now, Omni. Other than that, a lot of movement, a lot of change within the police department, just trying to update to 21st century police.
Okay, good stuff.
Good?
Now we do the HR/treasurer, Mr. McCaskill.
Good evening, everyone.
Good evening.
So, let me be brief, I
You
promise.
keep all the jokes to
Right,
yourself.
let me be brief. So, real quick, board and mayor, clerk, I think you guys realize the issues we have with the mayor. It's a major issue. So what I'm doing now is I'm reconciling to make sure that we haven't paid some of these invoices that have been coming in. The latest invoice I got was from October. We got that last week. So the mail is definitely an issue. But I also wanna talk about how we're collecting, we gotta figure out how we can do a better job in collecting our water payments, and I'm gonna tell you why. So just for the record, I talked to the collector earlier, and we've only collected $47,000 in water revenue for the month of January. Give you a prime example, I did a 3-month synopsis on our water payments to the city of Harvey. We paid $138,000 in October, $121,000 in November, and $105,000 in December. We are upside down about $120,000. So we gotta figure out a better way to get the mail from the residents and the business owners that pay their actual water bill, because it's not looking promising. So, that is our
Mayor, do you have anything you wanna talk about? Can we, I did send the board out a set of minutes last week for January 6th, a special meeting. Looking for a motion and second to approve them.
Trustee Smith, I'll make the motion.
Motion by trustee Smith,
I'll second.
second by trustee McFadden. Trustee Smith,
Yes.
trustee McFadden,
Yes.
trustee Tyson,
Yes.
trustee Frank Muse,
Yes.
trustee Webster, trustee Mitchell. Motion carried. We have unfinished business. The mayor asked for it to go on the agenda. Discussion to approve of hiring part-time police officer. And you want to bring that back? Discussion to approve of hiring police officers. You want to put that on there? Come back? Okay, we'll bring it back. Any new business? Any citizens' comments? Anybody on the line?
There is only one person online.
Can you find out who that is?
They're just iPhone. Unmuted. Hello? Hello?
Hi, can you hear me?
There we go.
Hi, it's just Melanie Arnold with Robinson Engineering. I was just listening in to hear if there was any information or any discussion about the water system, so
Thank you.
you're welcome.
We're gonna be
Good
looking
night.
for, okay, a motion, we're going to close session. We're gonna be looking for a motion and second pursuant to 5 ILCS, CS 120-2, open meetings for discussion of employment, personnel, litigation, real estate, and labor issue. We need a motion and a second.
Trustee Smith, I make the motion. I'll second.
Motion by trustee Smith, second by trustee Frank Muse. Trustee Frank Muse,
Yes.
trustee Webster. Trustee Smith,
Yes.
trustee Tyson,
Yes.
trustee McFadden,
Yes.
and trustee Mitchell is absent. And the time is 6:32, what is it, 6:27 p.m.?
Yeah.
So we're gonna go in the mayor's office and we'll come right back.
Chief, we gonna call you on the other phone, answer the other phone.
We spoke about employment, personnel, litigation, real estate, and labor issues. We're asking for a motion to go back into open session.
Trustee Smith, I make the motion. Go back.
I'll second.
Motion by trustee Smith, second by Webster. Trustee Webster? Trustee Smith?
Yes.
Trustee McFadden?
Yes.
Trustee Frank Muse?
Yes.
Absent is trustee Mitchell and trustee Tyson. And the time is
18:45. Right.
we need a motion to ratify separation of employee A.
I'll second.
Motion by trustee Frank Muse, second by
Roll call.
trustee Jamita Smith.
Yes.
Trustee Smith,
Yes.
trustee Muse, Frank, trustee Webster, trustee McFadden,
Yes.
trustee Mitchell, and trustee Tyson is absent. Mayor, you have 4 yeas, 2 absent. Next on the agenda is motion to ratify the settlement agreement regarding litigation titled Bourgeois versus Burge Jr. and other parties.
Trustee Smith make the motion.
Motion by trustee Smith,
McFadden.
second by trustee McFadden. Trustee Smith,
Yes.
trustee McFadden,
Yes.
trustee Webster, trustee Frank Muse,
Yes.
trustee Mitchell, and trustee Tyson is absent. 4 yeas and 2 absent.
Thank you.
Next, we have a motion to consent to the appointment of Lionel Smith as the police chief for the village of Dixmoor.
Trustee Smith make the motion.
Motion by trustee Smith,
McFadden, second.
second by trustee McFadden.
Roll call.
Trustee Smith,
Yes.
trustee McFadden,
Yes.
trustee Webster, trustee Frank Muse,
Absolutely, yes.
trustee Mitchell, and trustee Tyson is absent. Can you please come? Any of the trustees want to come down?
Gee, you missing it.
Put you on? Yeah, I'm doing it right now.
Get up here, Mayor Assistant, we need you here. Come on up. Oh, yes, definitely. Come on down. First, I want to say congratulations. We spoke about this, and you said, what God got, can't nobody take it away. So welcome aboard.
Thank you.
So raise your right hand. Repeat after me. I
I,
state your name.
Lionel Smith,
Do solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
or affirm
or affirm
that I will support
that I will support
the Constitution
the Constitution
of the United States
of the United States
and the Constitution
and the
of the
Constitution
State of Illinois,
of the State of Illinois,
and that I
that I
will faithfully
will faithfully
discharge
discharge
the duties of
the duties of
Dixmoor
Dixmoor Police Chief
for the
village of Dixmoor
to the best of my ability.
to the best of my abilities.
Welcome aboard. Mr. Mayor would like to do his speech, so we'll let him
You know,
speak.
I think the
Take
chief,
him on. Okay, go ahead.
the chief went through that speech before.
Okay, well,
But my speech is this, you know, the trustees here in Dixmoor was abused so much by the, police. So my thing is, and the chief already know, and all other officers that came here also already know what type of person I am. My thing is, if you have a problem with an elected official, trustee, please call your chief. Let your chief do his job by calling the county. That's if it's not a murder or they ain't killed nobody. Please, we have a chief here that all the trustees respect. I'm sure everybody in town respect him the way he carries himself. Nice young man. I can call him a young man, 'cause I probably got him about 10 years maybe. But, but anyway, he's a stand-up guy. Haven't had no type of problems with the young man or nothing. He's a good person. I'm sure he's likable because everybody is here tonight. The residents talk very highly of him. And me and him had a conversation this evening with one of our business owners, and the business owner, just to let you know, he called me back and said, where did you find that guy at? So, but anyway, he's a likable person, he's a God-fearing man, and I welcome him here, arms wide open for him, so.
Thank you.
All right.
Appreciate it.
Trustee would like to speak?
Of course.
Mayor's assistant, would you like to say anything?
She good, she good, she might be good.
Yeah, I just wanted to say to you that I do really respect you, and we've had conversations on occasions, and I'm really grateful that you have this position, and I'm looking forward to continuing to work with you.
You're welcome, yes, and I know you get, well, you already do an awesome job, so they're gonna continue.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you very much.
God bless you. Keep you safe. Oh, you okay, gotta have time to make it today.
Still got your place from last time.
Okay. Would your wife like to say anything
Nope.
before you speak? I want to say something.
Go ahead, Ms. Go.
I'd like to say my son.
Hold on a minute.
My son. I don't know how long it's gonna be, but he is my 29th chief. Right here in Dixmoor. So I've been here long. Thank you.
Pray for this the last chief. And guess what? Gonna hug him? I get jealous. So, you know, I mean, as far as the opinion of the chief, I would like his wife to have a honor
All right.
to, place his hands on him.
Yes.
Yes, yes, yes. You would like to say something?
It's your free time.
I'm gonna ride home.
No, I mean, that way.
No, you're not. No, you're not. You good. You good.
I believe you gonna get stuff.
All right.
To your wife, I really appreciate you, and, thank you for letting us have your husband here, because I know whatever he goes through, you go through. So I really appreciate you. I'm a family man, and I believe in family. Okay, so I really thank you for this guy. Appreciate you. Thank you.
Fred, would you like to say something? Fred want to speak, your how do you go? Fred want to speak. You
You know how I feel about you, but you always been my boy, and we've been like brothers since we've been here together. And we gonna continue to do our work together.
Do it.
Yeah, you got it.
So let's hear from your speech.
And Chief, thank you. Congratulations. I look forward to taking care of our residents together. All right, congrats.
Working with, Mr. Smith, Officer Smith, Chief Smith.
Can I say this right
since from the first day he became an officer at the city of Harvey, so I know great things are gonna come.
I don't think so.
He's good.
So now we waiting on you to speak.
Oh, okay. Well, first of all, thank everybody for the opportunity. Thank everybody for being here. Really do appreciate it from the bottom of my heart. So I've always been one to try to put, first of all, God first. But with that, he allowed me to lead, to be able to move mountains of people. And I always put everybody else first before I put myself, because I know God got me. So that being said, I just like to make sure that we as a village, we can continue to move forward. I remember coming in here and I talked to Mayor Roberts and said, why can't we be like Oak Line? They're a village. Why can't we be like Frankfurt? They're a village. Homewood. We just need the right people in place. So, like I said, all villages, all cities, they go through the growing phases, the growing periods, and the growing pains and whatnot. And this is our time right now. So with my staff and with the administration behind me, let's do this. Let's move Village of Dixmoor forward. I really look forward to it. Appreciate it. Thank you
Oh, I'm sorry, babe.
I'll send it to
Yeah, can we do a motion and a second to adjourn before we start taking pictures so we can end the meeting?
Well, Attorney, did you have anything you want to say?
Chief, congratulations. All I would ask is take care of my mayor, my clerk, and my clerk.
Is that a threat?
Oh, and Quandra. Quandra takes care of all of us.
Yeah, Quandra's the one to take care of all of us.
So that's the deputy mayor, Quandra, right? We already heard.
And Trustee Smith, I'll make that motion.
You make the motion by trustee
To
Smith.
adjourn.
Second by trustee McFadden. Trustee Smith?
Yes.
Trustee McFadden?
Yes.
Trustee Frank Muse?
Yes.
Trustee Webster? You still there?
You got it.
Trustee Mitchell? And trustee Tyson. Maybe you have to break the ties, 3 yeas and 3 absent. No. The time is 6:03.